gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life. Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind. New multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire. Big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you gotta top it like you about give life. You gotta top it like you about give life.
Good evening, and it's Wealth Building Wednesday, part 2. My name is Zena Rochelle Moore, and I am logging on tonight from Atlanta, Georgia. Let me see where you are logging in from. I see you, Lance and Michelle, Austin, Nona, Inslee, Charles, Trimble, Shammy Sham is on the line, Chanel, Hazel, listen, Deirdre, Gabrielle, I see you all logging on, but listen, Stephanie Burrell, hey to the DMV, I see you, Yvette. Come on, Michelle Brinson, as you're all logging on, James Keys. And you know what? I know so many of you are out there experiencing some storm systems that are rolling through. I know the whole Tennessee area is experiencing some storms. So for you even making it on the webinar this evening, hats off to you. We celebrate you. But listen, you've got a few moments to tag someone to this live webinar right now. And even if they can't make it right now, they'll be able to come back and watch the replay because these webinars don't go anywhere. Put this in your chats, you guys. You know, make sure your teams know that we are live on this Wealth Building Wednesday. And I don't know about you all, but I am still fired up from this afternoon's Wealth Building Wednesday, you all. I'm excited about our upcoming conference. And if you don't know anything about that, well, let me tell you something. If you are anywhere in the Houston vicinity, in Dallas, in any of those areas where you're like 2, 3, 4 hours away and you can get to Houston, I'm telling you, you should do yourself a favor. And you should ask whomever invited you to look at this information tonight, what is this conference that young lady is talking about in Houston, Texas, that it's getting ready to go down in history, and you could be a part of history in the making. So my husband, Paul Morva and I are double diamonds with this amazing company called Tava. You know, and as I was thinking about, and I was reading some things about Noah, and I was reading some things about the ark today, you know, I thought about Tava. Even the word Tava means ark. And in the Hebrew, the word Tava is actually the word Tov, T-O-V, which means harmony with God. Well, anything that's in harmony with God is something that I want to be in harmony with too. I want to be a part of that. And so my husband and I boarded the ark about 14 months ago. We're going into our 15th month, you guys, all because the anointed products, and I want you to type this in the chat, the anointed products worked. That's what got us over here. We also realized that we were in a company doing a lot of work, having to produce a lot of volume, and we were not, the income was not matching our efforts. So if you want to be somewhere where the income is going to match your efforts, then you are in the right place. Also, if you're looking at this information, right, I want you to understand, if you're trying to critique it or analyze it, then what you should be thinking about is this a company that has products that people need, not just want, but that they need, that they can't live without? And I've got somebody very special in a few moments that's going to come to the line. 2 people, actually, you're going to get a double dose tonight that's going to break down these products, and they're going to tell you about some of the products that we've got that are products that people absolutely need and can't live without. Well, you've got to understand that Tava now is only 2 years old. We're heading into our 3rd year. And if you know anything about business, right, everything that is now big was once small. This is the time that you want to plant your feet, right, in this amazing company, because opportunities of a lifetime, they don't always come around, right, Ronald Lott? But when they do, Stephanie Burrell, Patty McCoy, Tammy Durden, it's our job to seize the opportunity in the season of his lifetime. Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history about me, very little. I'm a former hairstylist and salon owner, 27 years behind the chair, you guys. And I got sick and tired of having a whole lot more month than money. I want to tell you that, I think I'm pretty qualified to open up this call tonight. My husband and I have been top earners in 4 companies consecutively. We're not one-hit wonders. We didn't just oops our way in. We kind of know that there's a system that if you come in, take action, and follow the system, we can show you how to win, right? I've been featured in the Success from Home magazine, you guys. So I think that I'm pretty much qualified to open up this call, because the amazing speakers that are going to come after me, you guys, they know 100% of the facts. We would only bring you the best. Type in the chat, the best, right? So I'm a mom, a stay at home or work from anywhere. Let me just call it anywhere that I've got a cell phone, some Wi-Fi, a laptop, and a tablet. I'm a work from anywhere mama of 4, grandma of 2, right? And I had my first child at 15, you guys. And I found this profession when I was 300 pounds with a 300 credit score to match. And I jumped in. I did not have the money to join. So I want you all right now to open up your minds. Open up your hearts. So your minds have to be open like a parachute in order for them to work. And the best time to have a parachute is when you don't need one. Now, some of y'all will catch that later. Well, we've got a strong, firm foundation here with Tava, with our CEOs and our founders, Mr. Kenny and Mrs. Shantae Lloyd, who they walked away from a 7-figure monthly residual income to birth Tava. Why? Because see, what we love about Tava is that there's an even playing field, equal opportunity, that you can come from the pit or you can come from the palace and you can win here. You don't have to have a bunch of degrees, right? And we're here to tell you, let me preface this by saying, none of us are down on jobs, but all of us here are up on opportunity. See, our CEOs, our founders, the heartbeats of the ARC, Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd out of Houston, what they want, the vision that they have for Tava is that the average, everyday, ordinary person, right, can earn an additional $250 a week. That is an additional $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. Ladies and gentlemen, your health is your wealth. All right. That's $12,000 a year. What will that do? Well, that will change some zip codes. That'll pay off some student loan debt. That'll pay down that mortgage. See, a lot of people think, well, do you guys do credit repair? No, we teach you how to earn additional income, additional passive residual income so that you can pay down your debt, pay your bills on time in full. You know what I mean? Now, see, they had a vision. And our CEOs had a vision, but guess what? In order for them to cast the vision, someone else had to catch the vision. And you know who caught the vision? The A-team. Mr. Kevin Harris, our Chief Operating Officer, who is a husband. He's a father with 16 years network marketing experience, both on the corporate side and in the field as a distributor. And Ms. Lachelle Pierre, you guys, who's been with the Lloyds now for 8 years, side by side with them. Together, they understand rock solid financials. They know how to navigate a company through its exponential growth, and they know how to serve the field to make sure that we've got everything that we need to work our business and to grow our businesses, to grow ourselves. And guess what? They work with a spirit of excellence. Now that I've got that out the way, firm foundation. I told you a little bit about myself, right? I'm here to validate the people that are going to come after me to tell you this story. I'm telling you that my husband and I came over here and we our $250,000 rings, and I know I don't have it on right now. Don't kill me, right? In 8 months. That's not normal. That's not average. But I'm here to show you that without a degree, you guys, hard work, we get paid off of our work ethic, that you can do it too. So I want you to think about, what is it that you want? How much extra would you like? Because now we're going to talk about the why. Why is Tava going to be a household name? Why? Because of our anointed products, right? And I'm getting ready to get out of the way to bring to the line the expert. She is not hired by Tava. She actually joined, right? She joined because she had a result immediately. Everybody say immediately. See, when you've got products that offer immediate gratification, baby, It'll change your life, and it'll change your income, and it'll change your waistline. So this young lady is my sister in business, and Dr. Grace is going to be coming with her, you guys. But this young lady is a mother. She's a wife. She loves to have fun. She loves helping people. She loves to travel, but knows 100% of the facts. I want you to put your hands in the air, those fingers in the air, as we bring to the line my sister in business, director to Dr. Nicole Bramwell. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Yes, I am Dr. Nicole Bramwell, and I'm so happy to be here to talk to you about the Tava products, but I am going to do it with my sister in medicine and in business, and I'm going to bring her up just shortly. But yes, just as Mrs. Moore said, I got introduced to the products via the Vacia Detox Tea. My mentor and sponsor, Mr. Tony Fleming, our diamond and 500K ring wearer, gave me a sample, and I was really skeptical, but I tried it because it was really simple. All I had to do was pour it into a bottle of water and shake it up and drink it. And I had what we affectionately call a Tava experience. So after being a doctor for 27, almost 28 years and doing weight management for 8 years, I realized when I weighed myself the next day and I had lost 3 pounds, I actually wasn't trying to lose weight, and I realized that my gut was not in good condition. So I am going to bring up my sister in medicine and in business. She knows 100% of the information about these products. She has been helping a whole lot of people in her practice. She's got lots of testimonials from her patients, and she has been having fun doing it, especially when we get together. We have a bunch of fun, and she is well documented in this industry. So I am going to bring forward Dr. Grace Patterson. Dr. Grace, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
Oh, you fooled me with the hair. Look at you. You
Oh,
just doing all kinds
see,
of stuff.
see
Oh,
how it's growing?
see it.
Ballet 30. It's working.
So the floor is yours, ma'am.
Okay, let's talk about the Vacia Detox Tea. My testimony is almost similar to yours. My diamond leader, Clayvon Browning, is the one who introduced me to the product. It was a late night call from a mutual friend. I was like, yeah. So he said, I'm going to challenge you, Dr. Grace. I'm going to send you 10 packs for you to lose 10 pounds in 10 days. I was like, okay, send it in the mail. And guess what? That is exactly what happened. So Vacia in Spanish means to move out. Detox is very, very important. You have tea in here. You have papaya abstract in here. You have senna leaf in it, which gets that gut motility going. You have dextrin, which is a fiber, which gets the I did a little study about that. Do you know there is more fiber in the Vacia Detox Tea than an apple? And so, apple a day keeps who? The doctors away. And so this tea is phenomenal. And then you have in there the chamomile in there, which is a potent anti-inflammatory, but also is mood calming. That chamomile tea, they advertise it as a calming tea to help you relax so you can go to sleep at night. But anyway, it's all in that little sachet that you see right there. You put it in a water bottle, you shake it up, you drink it down, and as you said, within 3 to 6 hours, you have what we call a Tava experience, and it is an amazing product. So what do you do when you we use it primarily for weight wellness, but like yourself, you said you weren't trying to lose weight, but you found out that you were carrying 3 pounds of fecal matter. That's a nice way of saying mess. But and so just think about that. For those who are not trying to lose weight, you need to tell them you need to detox. Detoxing is very, very important with any type of health, be it weight wellness, be it blood pressure, be it diabetes. Of course, we're not making any medical claims, but detox is the root of all healing for the body to auto correct itself. The Vacia Detox Tea, I'm kind of biased because that was one of the first products that I ever tried, and I'm still getting amazing results every time I use the product. Back to you.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I know you usually, I think that maybe if you can, you just expand that a little bit and tell the folks about the connection between the brain and the gut. So
Let me tell you that I love telling this. And so when we are being formed in our mother's belly, there is what we call a dermatome, and dermatomes make all parts of the body. So the dermatome separates, and it goes and makes the gut, and then it goes to make the brain. So there is a gut brain connection. How many of you have been out there and said, I just felt I have a gut feeling? And that is true. Your gut does speak to your brain, and your brain does speak to your gut. And what is a biochemical process? So weight disease or obesity is a disease, and it's primarily connected to an overgrowth of bad bacteria, which we know as probiotics. And so when you detox, you get rid of the bad bacteria and some of the good bacteria. So when you have an overgrowth of the bad bacteria, guess what it's doing, guys? It's sending signals to the brain. Hey, I want sugar. Yes, I want that donut. Yes, I want those chips. Yes, I want that pop. And so when you get that bad bacteria and move it out and use the system, I don't want to get ahead of myself, what you need to do to build it up after that, it is a good foundation in your weight wellness journey along with your wellness journey overall.
awesome. That's phenomenal. You do it so succinctly and you do it very simply so that everybody can understand it. So yeah, you started going into what comes next, because we talk about this is a system. This is a system that works together. So tell them what comes next with the Vasia Detox Tea.
Okay, so after the Vasia Detox Tea, we done got all that stuff out, good bacteria and all of that, and then some bad bacteria. Your gut is now primed to absorb some nutrients now from the food that we eat and from this next product, which is the Valley 30, which is an amazing product. And so this product has so much in it. It has a pack with vitamin A, D, and E. A is good for eyes and skin. It helps with night vision. It helps with that, what I call that 40 vision, when you have to take the paper and do that. It also helps with the vitamin E, as you know, is very good for skin and for your blood. And vitamin D is very, very important in hormone regulation, making good cholesterol, and also making hormones, and also building up your immune system, which is in the gut. 80% of your immunity is housed in your gut. And so vitamin D helps with that process. And then you have all these B vitamins that are potent. We have 300% of the biotin, as you know, is phenomenal for hair, skin, and nails. And as you see every week, you see my little fro is getting a little bigger and bigger. And so I'm really excited about that. And then one of the things I want to talk about is the antioxidant. Every time I read the back of the label, I see something that is illuminated to me. One of the things in the antioxidant list is inositol. Now, what is that, Dr. Grace? It is a sugar, but it's a good sugar. It is used by the brain. So when we use these products, we talk about focus, energy, and all of that in combination. And inositol helps produce good neurotransmitters, which help elevate the mood. That is in the one of the list of ingredients in the antioxidant section of this Valley 30. So now we detox with the detox tea, the Vasia, and now we got that fecal matter out. And again, remember I said that the brain talks to the gut. There's also serotonin, which is a mood elevator. Every time you have a good bowel movement, it releases serotonin, also in the gut and the brain, which elevates the mood. And then you have this inositol and this Valley 30, which help promotes the whole process. So not only are you getting good gut health and brain health, but you also having a good mood, elevation and mood along with it all at the same time. Again, we're not making any medical claims, but we're just showing you how the body works and how these products help put it in position to auto correct itself.
Absolutely. Wow. That is really, really powerful. So that leads us into my little secret weapon, which comes together with the Valet 30. And when we put those together, some of us call that the bionic tonic. But the flare is an energy booster, yes, and it's a fat burner. But in connecting what you were talking about our mood and about our gut health, we have 7 strains of probiotics in the flare. And so the 7 strains of probiotics, that's the good bacteria now that keeps your gut in balance, but it's also producing 95% of the serotonin that makes you feel good. So you see, like all of our products make you feel good. You're going to be in a better mood. All right. So 7 strains of probiotics, also that connection to the brain, telling your body, hey, no, I don't want that sugar. I don't want that cake. I don't want those cookies. I want salad. I want veggies. I want fruit. I want lean meats and fish. So all of this comes together to help you not, if you don't need to release any weight, it helps you maintain a healthy weight and optimizes your body to do what it needs to do because it's getting what it's supposed to get. And then we've got amino acids in the flare that are going to support you in exercise because you can actually recover faster from exercise and possibly perform better. However, that performance is largely up to you, and now you're going to get supported with the flare. So don't go and tell them that Dr. Nicole said that the flare is going to make you do exercise better. So and then we've got the energy coming from more B complex vitamins. Dr. Gray shared with you how important those B complex vitamins are. And guarana. Guarana comes from a plant leaf, and because it's from the plant leaf, it's 4 times more potent than caffeine by itself, but without the caffeine side effects. No jitteriness, no palpitations, no heart racing. I love it that I don't have to worry about anybody's heart, and that they can have just even keeled energy throughout the day without a crash and burn. All right. And then the guarana, along with selenium. Selenium has many, many benefits to your body, but it works alongside the guarana to give you better mental focus and mental clarity. And then our last but not least, baby of the bunch, the Caprice Deluxe Blend CBD infused coffee. Let me tell you, I am not a coffee drinker, but I am a Caprice coffee drinker. And I tried this coffee because the CBD is well documented in the literature to have many benefits, still being studied for all the things that it does. We're not making any medical claims of diagnosis, treatment, or disease, but the CBD is known to decrease inflammation globally throughout your body. It also helps decrease pain, going into 5 different pain pathways. And for me, I drank it at night. Yeah, I didn't know any better, but guess what? I continue to drink it at night. Actually, I just had my cup just a little while ago. And so it gives me calm, focused energy. I continue to work on my Tava business in the evening because I am a night owl. But when I'm ready to go to bed, I can go to bed, sleep very, very well because again, here's the serotonin again. The CBD helps to balance the serotonin and your dopamine, which help you with mood, but also help you with sleep. And even if you're a good sleeper, it will help you sleep better. And then you wake up nice and clear. So I'm not known to be a morning person, but let me tell you, when I wake up before my alarm, which sometimes I get mad because I'm like, why am I waking up? But I'm ready to go because I had that coffee overnight. So the Caprice Deluxe Blend is fantastic. It has chaga mushroom in it, which is a superfood that has lots of anti-inflammatory effect to it. And we keep telling you how important that is. And then we've got Garcinia cambogia that works alongside the CBD to help to control your appetite with the system to keep your gut, to keep your body in tune and optimized, right? So I am going to bring up, this is going to be really, really weird because you're about to see your third doctor for the night. Many of you try not to go to the doctor. Now you're going to see 3 total in one session. But Dr. Cheryl Tolliver, she is a pediatrician in Valdosta, Georgia. She is my partner. I used to actually be her attending physician, supervising her when she was in residency. But she knows 100% about these products. But she's coming to you now to tell you as a customer how she benefited from these products. So Dr. Tolliver, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good
Awesome.
evening. Thank you for having me this evening.
Thank you for coming.
I'd like to take this opportunity to actually give my testimony, or at least part of it, and I will try to be brief. Um, I have a condition called idiopathic gastroparesis. Basically, what that means is that my stomach empties very slowly. As a result of that, there have been times when I have been in so much pain that I have been in a ball and taken to the ER because of the pain. I have had numerous gastrointestinal workups, you name it. I've had the scans done. I've been under the care of a gastroenterologist for about 20 years now. Not the same one because I've moved several places, but the diagnosis has been consistent. And I have been on medicines including Levsin, Reglan, Prevacid, Nexium, and most recently Dexilant at the highest dosage, 60 milligrams twice a day. I was as late as, say, August, September of 2020. I was told by my gastroenterologist that I shouldn't eat fruit, I shouldn't eat any raw vegetables, I shouldn't eat any beans, I could forget about a salad, because all these foods made me so sick. Just before I saw the gastroenterologist that time, I'd had a full cardiac workup because of my gastroparesis. I had very severe gastroesophageal reflux because if your stomach isn't moving anything out, the acid has a way of building up and then it can just back up into your chest, which guess what? Makes it very hard to sleep at night because you have such bad chest pain. And if just a drop of that acid goes down your windpipe, then if you happen to have asthma, it aggravates your asthma. So you cough all night also. So I wasn't sleeping. I was having chest pain. I was miserable all the time. And I couldn't eat any foods that were healthy for me. So that was as late as August, September of 2020. So when Dr. Nicole approached me in November of 2020 and suggested that I try the products, I looked at what was in them because I'm one of those people that, well, I'm a doctor. I need to know what's in stuff. And I said, okay, I'll try it, but don't ask me to sell anything. I'm just not interested in telling anybody else about this product, but I'm going to try it to see if it works. Within a week, I became a distributor. At this point, I'm just going to fast forward. I take Dexilant maybe twice a week, sometimes once every 2 or 3 weeks. I eat everything I want to eat. I one day last week I actually had a salad twice in one day. Not the same salad, but I had salad for lunch and it was so good. I was able to have salad for dinner and I didn't even get sick. Yes, I use the tea usually at least 2 or 3 times a week. I don't have to use it every day, but I get enough motility that I can enjoy my food. I drink my Caprice at night, but guess what? I actually sleep through the night. I'm not having heartburn. My asthma's not being triggered, so I can sleep through the night. So I'm a much more pleasant person and maybe even a little bit aggravating to people at work because I'm in such a good mood every day. So
Wow.
we
Wow.
don't make any medical claims, but this is my testimony. My asthma is improved. My insomnia is improved. My chest pain is completely gone away. My heartburn is no more unless I just really go off the rails with what I'm eating. And I can eat. It's just an amazing thing to me. So thank you,
Awesome.
Dr. Well, for allowing me to share my testimony.
That is phenomenal, phenomenal. So thank you for being on here, Dr. Cheryl Tolliver, for giving your testimony. And thank you, Dr. Grace, for teaming up with me to talk about the products. And I'm going to talk about how we share these products through our business model. So our business model is very simple. It's social sharing. You've been doing it for 2 years, 2.5 years. You've been doing really well because you had nothing else to do. And so we have a Tava Connect app that makes it even easier for you to share with your LinkedIn connections, your Facebook friends, your IG, whoever's. And the Tava Connect, you can actually follow your friends, family, co-workers, anyone that you're meeting that you want to introduce these products to. We have a follow-up system on here that actually reminds you to call them back. You can send out videos. You have scripts on there to tell you what next to do. And you can send out samples very simply. You're just going to send an offer to someone. They're going to fill out the information. It's going to come back to you and you're going to okay it. And Tava's going to send a beautiful package that tells them about the product, what's in it, and how to use it, and all the benefits. So, and it's just phenomenal that you can actually get that, because then people are going to be reaching back out to you to find out how do they get more. We also have a phenomenal system of effective tools. We've got allthingstava.com, where you can find Tava University, Tava Shop, everything that you need there. What's important here is open 24/7, so you can see modules on there, video modules. You can get resources so that you can actually get trained on how to do this. But not only that, you have access when you join us tonight, that you can have leaders like Double Diamond, Nina Moore, Double Diamond, Paul Moore to coach you. And I'm going to bring up another one of our leaders that you have access to, but you would pay thousands of dollars for leaders like this to pour into you, as my sponsor and mentor has poured into me. But you have it right here when you join us on the ARC, right? So I'm going to bring forward this person, because he knows 100% of the information of how all of this translates into how we get paid at Tava. And so that's his favorite product, is actually the money. But he has helped a whole lot of people. He's been in this industry for over 20 years, and he has helped people get healthy as well as earn great money. He has made much money on his own in this industry, and he has a lot of fun doing it. So Mr. Tony Fleming, our Diamond 500K ring wearer, are you there, sir? I see you. I can't hear you.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I was in deep thought. You know why? Because I'm thinking, I need to find a doctor. There's 3 doctors on here now. I've talked to my doctor a couple of times. He always give me that little smirk, like, yeah, like, next subject. But he always tells me that, I got a body of a 35-year-old. And I tell him, I know you don't believe me, but I tell him it's the Valet 30. I tell him it's the Valet 30, and he goes that little smirk again. I'm like, so I'm gonna keep working on him, because we got 3 doctors here that are excited about the product, and we're gonna have 4, because I'm gonna keep working on this guy, and I finally get him though. But thank you, and thank Nina Moore, and thank Dr. Bramwell and Dr. Grace and Dr. Tolliver, and I'm Dr. Fleming. So let's talk about let's operate on this compensation plan here. Let's do a little surgery on the compensation plan. What I like about the plan, and what I like about the structure, is that we all need to find a way to make money when we're not working. Now, I know that's not traditional. That's not the status quo. That's not the system that we were raised in, that talked about, you go to work, get paid, you come home, you don't get paid, or you get a salary. That's the traditional way of earning money for the average person. But if you look at the wealthy, and it's been this way forever. The wealthy has figured out how to make money while they're sleeping. The wealthy has figured out how to make money while they're not working. And that's the strategy that we want to talk about with this compensation plan, because for years, I didn't understand, that statement, because my father used to always say, son, I work hard for every dime I get. And, me hearing them say that a lot, I used to say it, until I met some businessmen who said, Tony, that's not that bright. So you might want to stop saying that. And so now when we look at our compensation plan and look at how we get paid, you'll see kind of what we're talking about here. The first way is what we call retail. Now, I think it's 2 ways you can get paid with retail. The first way is the traditional way, where you order your product, you get your product. I don't care what it is, whatever you order, you can break it down and sell it. You can sell it any way you want it. You can sell it for $5, $10, $20. Whatever you think your market will bear, You can sell it to your friends, neighbors, relatives, co-workers, church members, whatever you think that they will spend, you can sell it to them, and you can put that money back in your pocket. And that's one way of retail. We got people making $100 a week, $200 a week, $300 a week, $400 a week, just retailing. Now, remember, our company goal is to get the average person to making $1,000 a month part-time. $1,000 a month part-time. That's $250 a week part-time. That'll change some people's lives. You know, because part-time jobs, some people are not going to make that unless they work a bunch of hours. So with us in a part-time business, our goal is to get you to that $1,000 a month. Now, some people make it right away because they start retailing. That's what they want to do. They want to sell to their neighbor, and some of y'all say, well, that might not be me. Well, just keep listening. We got some stuff that might be for you. But that's just one way. Now, second way not the second way, it's still the first way of retail. It's just two ways you can retail. Is the website that you receive. You actually, when you start tonight, which you're gonna start tonight, I know you're gonna start tonight. When you start tonight, you're gonna get a website with your name on it. And before you go to bed, you can send that website out to your friends, neighbors, co-workers, church members, all of those, and say, look, order a product from my company. I got health and wellness products. I have, a detox product. I have a liquid vitamin. I have a energy capsule. I have some CBD coffee. And just go to my site and do me a favor and order something, because I want you to try some of our products. So you send out those links to everybody. You go to sleep. You wake up in the morning, and you look and you see, man, somebody bought some Valet 30. I made $25. And then you see another person bought some CBD coffee. I made $25. Man, I just made $50 while I was asleep because I sent my link to everybody. So when you look at retail, you could do that. Think about it. While you're at work tomorrow on your job, people could be going to your website, ordering product, and you getting paid for it. So that's getting money while you're not working, at least not working that business. Your other job, you're working that, but you're not working that, and you're getting paid from it. Now, we also have bonuses. So when you get started with us, when you enroll anybody into the business, from the smallest level to the highest level, there's a bonus paid out. Starting at a minimum of $30 all the way up to $450. So you're going to get paid a bonus the very next week on everybody you enroll. So the goal is to enroll as many people as possible. You can put them on these Zooms here that we do. You can do it with your team. You can get on the phone with anybody. You just got to talk to some people. It's a strategy behind it, and we'll show you how that works. But you'll get a quick start bonus every time you introduce somebody to this business, and you get it the very next week. Now we have what we call team pay, which is the binary pay. And that means binary means two. I'm sure you already know that. But you have a left and a right side. The goal, the starting goal is for you to get two people. Bob on your left and Sheila on your right. Bob gets started with a package. Sheila gets started with a package. All right. Now you are qualified. You are qualified to make money. You must have two people first before you start making money. Now you're going to make money from those two, because when you enroll those two, remember there's a bonus paid out right away. So you're going to make money on each person you enroll. But now as you get paid through the team pay, now as the volume starts to come in, because you enrolled two people, it's going to calculate volume for you, and you get paid from the volume. Now, the goal is not just to get two. The goal is to get two to get started. You can get as many as you want. You can get 100. But what happens is, if you look at that chart, once you bring in the third person, it goes either under Bob or Sheila. The fourth person goes either under Bob or Sheila. And so you're still helping those two, but you also can enroll as many as you want. And everybody you enroll, remember, you get a bonus. Now, the way the binary pays is I can't really just explain it to you tonight because it takes longer than 2 or 3 minutes for you. But what I can tell you is this: it maxes out at $50,000 a week. That's not volume, that's income. So if it's 4 weeks in a month, that means you can actually make $200,000 a month in this binary pay. as it starts to build up. Now, of course, somebody's asked, well, where the $200,000 a month guy? Well, first of all, we only been in business 2 years. So can you imagine where we will be 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, 7 years? You know, like LeBron, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. Can you imagine, even though he didn't get those, can you imagine 3 years from now, 2 years from now, this volume is going to build up in this binary pay, in this team pay. And it's going to be some people making a bunch of money. But remember, the goal, again, for the average person is $1,000 a month. We're going to get you there. Now, for the people who are above average, who really, really, really want to hustle, you're going to be able to do that and make millions of dollars in this company. Now, my favorite way to get paid, this is my absolute favorite, is the binary check match. My absolute favorite. And if you understood, or if you knew what I knew, you know how Bill Withers said, you would wish you was in my shoes. If you knew what I knew, you're gonna be in my shoes tonight once you get started and understand the binary check pay. What happens is this: you enroll somebody. Let's say you one of those people who say, well, Tony, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to go out and talk to these people. That's not what I do. You know, I like to be at home. Okay. But what if you knew me, or you know people like me, which everybody does? All of you know somebody like me that likes to talk and like to make money. You've had people call you. You have some relatives like that. You know them. So all you have to do is introduce them to us, to this Zoom, or put them on the phone with your person and let them talk to them. Let them explain what happens. And when they understand how this binary check pay works, they're going to lose their mind and they're going to get started. And then you will get a 50% match once you get to director, which is the second corporate position. We're going to make sure you get there. That is not hard to do, to get to director. Once you get to director, now you're going to be there and you're going to get a 50% match. Let's just say you enroll me. You will get a 50% match off of whatever I do forever. I mean, once you lock into me, I'm with you forever. All you have to do is stay qualified as director. And if I go out next week and make $1,000, you're going to make $500. If I go out and make $10,000, you're going to make $5,000. If I go out and make $100,000, you're going to make $50,000. You're getting a 50% match from the person that you bring in. So imagine if you brought in 2 or 3 of somebody like me that's really ready to go and go make it happen. Don't mind talking to you. Don't talking to people. Don't watch a lot of television. Don't hardly watch it. Just out. So you might be a person who like to be at home, but you enroll somebody like me. And now I go out, I'm telling you, if you understand this, you'd be ready to sign up right now. We can stop right now, because I'm telling you, 50% match payout is insane, because you're going to have people that you enroll. And let's just say you got 10 people and they all make $500 a week. That's $5,000. You're getting $2,500. And you at home. See, the binary check match is my favorite. You got to understand that and really understand it, because there are other levels to it where you actually make more money too. That's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. But that's enough for a person to change their life financially. All right. So now we also have the car bonuses. And, you know, I've been a part of companies where 2 companies where they pay for my car, the first note and all the way to the last note. So that's what Tava decided to do here. If you get to diamond, you must get qualified as diamond. Now, they're not going to just give it to you because you're in the company. You must get qualified as diamond. Then you can go out and purchase or lease or whatever you want to do, a Tesla or a Porsche. As long as it's white, then the company will write you a check or deposit money into your account once a month as a diamond for $1,000. That'll pay the note. As a double diamond for $1,500, as a triple diamond for $2,000, as a crown diamond for $2,500. The company will deposit that into your checking account. You know, once you get to those positions, and it'll be paying the note on the car. Now, some of you are asking, well, how do I get started and what I need to do? Well, we made it simple for you. We've taken out all the roadblocks. We made it so simple for you, because you can get started with us at $1,200, which I think is the best package. I mean, you will get all the product you need. I double my money in about a month. And when you spend more money, you just get more product. That's the biggest thing. You don't get at a higher position. You get more product, but you do get 20% in your team pay for the first 2 months compared to 10%. So you do get that. And I was talking to the CEO today, and he said he feels like if you want to properly position yourself to succeed, that $1,200 is where you want to start. Now, and again, I started there. And I know some of y'all thinking, okay, well, we just 2 months out of Christmas. I spent all my money. I know you saying that $1,200 sound good, but I thought you said it was, that you had taken all the roadblocks out. I have. Well, we have, not me, but the company has. So now let's just say you say I can't do 1,200. You can do 500. Well, Tony, you just don't know. I did all this stuff for Christmas and I spent all this money. You can't do 500. You can do 300. Well, Tony, I really, I don't know, man. That $300, man. You can do 200. Yeah, Mike can do that. See, what we're saying is this. You can buy more product later on if that's what you're saying that you want to do, but we can't help you until you get started. If you're serious about this, we taking all the roadblocks out. Well, I mean, I can't do 200. We got $100 one. To get you started in a legitimate business that the IRS looks at a business for $100. And if you want to get more product, what you're going to do, you can always buy more product. Remember, these positions are based on product. You get more product when you spend more money. So you can always spend more money, but you can't spend it if you ain't in the door. We got to get you in the system. So pick one of those and let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just sit back and, they say weight broke the wagon. And you trying to sit back and wait for the perfect time and all this. It ain't gonna be a perfect time. When you're trying to save your money and all this. No, watch this. If you adamant about the $1,200, we got a program called Sezzle, and it allows you to actually start on the $1,200 package with just one payment, just one small payment, and then you can make payments as you go. But you get the whole $1,200 package, and now you can go out and sample. You can make some money. You can sell it. You can retail it. You can do all that and get your money back and make payments as you go. How bad do you want it? Because if you really want to start the right way, that's where you start. And if you say, I don't want to do that, I don't want payments, we got $100 for you. You got 200, you got 300. All the roadblocks gone. Now, I know if you saying, I can't, I don't know, that means you really, think about it. You know what you're saying? I'm not going to say what you're saying, though. But let's wrap it up here. You can either be a customer or you can be a distributor with us. You choose what you want. We don't mind if you want a customer. We don't care. Matter of fact, if you want a customer, that's good. Being a distributor with us, that's good. The key is getting started and making a decision and moving on to it, because we can sit back and talk ourselves into a stroke trying to make a decision. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to, you talk yourself into a stroke. Just make a decision. Let's roll with it. And then we'll help you. I promise you, we'll get you going. We'll give you the tools that you need to succeed. This company is only in its second year. October will be the third year. This is really, really a good time to get started with us. We're looking for some people just like you. All right. So my time is up, and I thank you for yours. And we'll be back here again on Monday night at the same bat time in the same bat station. And you should be rolling by then and have some new people on this Zoom on Monday night. All right. Talk to you later.
Gotta top it like you out, give life. 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 Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Rockstar life spread well across the nation. know what I do to it. Whole team getting money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, you got a Tava lifestyle, give life. 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 The go Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hey to pipe down. Tava lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hey to pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience.